Hello. I just want to dive in. I just wanted to dive right into it this time. So this is The Witcher episode 4. Here we go. Just felt like let's just get into it. I hope he's okay, man.
What is your name?
Every time.
The ice cracked open, and the Selkie
Selkie. I'm writing this down. Hold on. Selkie. Comes from ice?
Brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. It's just Geralt's usually
Oh,
so
is that
stingy with the
dude?
details.
I
And then
was
what
wondering
happened?
if we'd see him again.
See?
Had to get it from the inside. I'll take what I'm owed.
Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty. Whoa.
Unless that sorry would sing though.
Now, stop your boorish grunts of protest. It is one night bodyguarding your very best friend in the whole wide world. How hard could it be? Well, who knows? Maybe someone out there will want you.
I need no one. And the last thing I want is someone needing me.
And yet, here we are.
I like how they showed the bard's ability. over
Right, so stick
time.
close to me, look mean, and
Really-
pretend you're a
really
meat.
is
Don't have
powerful.
anyone finding it
They're
out.
very useful.
Geralt of Rivia! I've missed your sour
I thought he
complexion.
died.
I feared this would be a dull affair,
knew it,
but now
I knew
the
he
White
couldn't have
Wolf is
died.
here. Perhaps all is not lost.
Aren't you supposed to be looking for
What?
She's not for living in her husband's shadow again.
Something about you reminds me of a scoundrel I once saw fleeing my wife's chambers.
Well,
Drop your trousers.
there it is.
He was kicked in the balls by an ox as a child.
what, that's...
Here, drown your sorrows on me, eunuch.
Lioness! Queen Calanthe of Sintra!
Wait, what?
Ready as shooters' tales of glory,
Wait,
good
what?
lords.
Wait a minute.
My daughter is eager to have this over with.
You think I wanted to marry your father? It's the key to Sintra.
Oh my
holding
God,
pure
wait,
after
that's
I
what-
taste clay.
Wait, that's why she said to go to find your Geralt. Because this is when she meets him. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wait a minute. So we're watching two different timelines or something. No wonder, because Musak is dead, or he was looking for a princess or something. She's not even born yet, or she's a baby or something. How many years has it been? So wait a minute. So by the time the Citra, is it Citra? Was it Citra? Whatever, the princess. By the time she escapes, that is years after this. We don't know what the witch is doing at that point in his life. So what about Yennefer? Now it makes sense. There was a scene in the last episode of the prince and the princess, right? The one who was having an affair with each other. Anna or something. And I forgot the guy's name was because of Anne or something. But there was a shot where they were dancing with Yennefer in the dance room or whatever, and then you see the two of them as kids. I don't know what the hell that was. I thought that the witches were making like a hologram of them or something. I don't know, because they couldn't be that age, but they are, because that's how long ago it was. Holy shit. So Yennefer is also in the past? There can't be more than two timelines, I'm assuming. Right now I'm assuming there's two timelines. So Yennefer, let me see if I get this right. Okay, Yennefer is in the past with I don't know. Is Yennefer's timeline happening at the same time as this? Because that's a long time later. Because this lady here, that's why we were introduced to the granddaughter. We never met the daughter, because this story is happening now. So this story is happening here. I think Yennefer's story is, I have no idea. I don't know any. I can't. I'm not sure what the timeline is there. Is Yennefer's story happening at the same time as this? And then we see the princess now. That is years later, many years later, maybe over 10 years probably. I don't know, depending on how old she is now. I'd have to see the daughter to see how old she is now to determine. I mean, I'd have to see the princess to determine how old the years apart. But I'm assuming Yennefer's timeline is the same as this. And then, have we even seen Geralt in the current day then? Oh shit, man! Damn it, that's crazy. It's just kind of interesting, really interesting. I had no idea.
He's from good stock.
Crying. So this right here is the future or the present, right?
Where were you headed,
It's
Fiona?
a different timeline.
To end up so
My
lost.
gosh.
Now only we remain. Dryads.
Dryads?
Dara!
Oh, he's alive. At least we know where Citra gets her hair color from. The princess got her hair color from the daughter, but where did she get her hair color from? Because, well, who is she? Wait, no, yeah, who's her father? Because like, damn, I mean, the mom is just the opposite hair color completely.
All I can hope for you, good lords, at your final breath, a shitless death.
Any man willing to paint himself in the shadow of his failures will make for far more interesting conversation this night. Come, Witcher. Take a seat by my side while I change.
Princess Cirilla.
That's
Of
Citra.
Cintra.
Citra's the place. Cirilla.
What's the matter?
Grandmother slaughtered my family.
No, that's not true.
She ordered it. They're gone now. Maybe you should start thinking for yourself.
Cintra is indeed the jewel of the north. Yet Nilfgaard remains a shit rag of the south, and that's saying something.
Oh, man.
Usurper's crown. You? How long will you last? A year? A month? A day?
Oh, they got real arrogant. Oh, they were talking about that at the court. They were talking about that. She's looking straight at me. They were talking about. Listen, they were talking about this at the courtroom. Whatever that court was with all the wizards and witches. How Citra was getting out of control, I think, and they said her daughter was gonna take the place of her granddaughter or something. Her kid was gonna take the throne, and then it would calm things down. So she is way out of line and really arrogant, and just coming in drunk and bloody, and then shedding on potential allies, or turning them into potential enemies.
Why don't you stay in Lyria? Keep me company. As soon as I've delivered your majesty safely back to court, I'm afraid I must return to Aegon. I love that I believe that it would all be worth it, that this would be my legacy. That instead, I've gotten to spend the last 3 decades cleaning up stupid political messes.
3 decades?
Glorified royal arse.
Because the king was really old.
To this baby, I am the whole world. If only it weren't so boring.
Whoa! Portal. That's what she's dressed at. She was cool right there. Okay, so she's been at this for decades. So there's 3 timelines. Hers is even farther back. She's old as all hell. I don't know how old the Witcher is though, but she's freaking old. She was already, she was already like in her 20s or something as when we started the story. She should be like 50 something. Wow. She's kind of gotten bored with her position. She thought she'd be at greater things by now. Yeah, because the king did look... Wait. The king was a kid. So that had to be decades. Because I knew it. Because her timeline didn't fit. Yennefer's timeline didn't fit with the Witcher's one. It couldn't be taking place at the same time as the Cirilla stuff. I mean... It couldn't be taking place at the same time as that dinner was happening that we just saw, because there's no way 30 years went by and the lady is gonna have a baby then. So no way. So there's 3 timelines. We got Yennefer in the past, That's what we were seeing. But then we saw, I guess then we saw where Witcher is now, and then there's a timeline beyond that where she's in the woods with Dao and all that. My question is the Yennefer's timeline in the same point as the Witcher now? Or I'm probably going to bet she is currently, right now, 30 years later or so, she is now in the same timeline as Cirilla is running into the forest. That's probably where she is now. Gotta be. We're all heading towards that. This story here is we're gonna find ourselves finding out where the Witcher is now, and then we're gonna all meet up in the present eventually. Alright, a lot of things are starting to make sense now. Look at all those flowers. She didn't run away, did she? Did she really? I hold judgment until I see what happens next.
Crack, it's time. Get your hairy ass up here. I apologize, Your Majesty. A knight's oath prevents me from revealing my face until the sounding of the 12th bell.
Follows to that.
It's a monster. Whoa.
This is no monster.
I order you.
This night has been cursed.
You're as useless as the rest of them.
Damn. Oh, yeah. Oh boy. Super freaking asshole. Where's the hairy? Where's the hairy ass dude? Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, here we go.
Law of surprise has been called. You kill them?
Kill me.
Are we together? Easy. Oh! She recognizes.
I was cursed as a young boy. The way that I saved your husband, King Ragnar, from a certain death.
Is likely to be rewarded with a bumper crop as a newborn pup, or a child of surprise. Who are we to challenge destiny?
Are you afraid too?
No. But a promise made must be honored.
I love Dooney, Mother.
Nope, she's gonna say something.
Where is your destiny?
She's gonna kill him. Get away from her. Yep. Whoa! That dude
I thought your grandmother's
like
gift had skipped you, as it did me. Destiny has spoken, and I have listened. The law of surprise will be honored.
Is she seeing this in a dream?
I drank the waters. It's gonna be okay.
Why isn't it working?
What are you supposed to do?
Come.
I'm sorry you didn't have a life. But if truth be told, you're not missing much. And let's face it,
Well, you also
you're a girl.
you're also a disappointment.
You're just vessels.
You're on a beach. Look at that. It's beautiful out there. What you complaining about?
So count yourself lucky.
Some people would kill to have you on a beach like
You've
that.
cheated the game, won without even knowing it.
She's just feeling sorry for herself.
With my blessing. I depart.
I still hold judgment until I see what she does next. Hey.
Has fulfilled a destiny. The curse has been lifted.
You saved my life. I must repay you.
You've proven yourself to be the kind of man who would do.
Please, Geralt of Rivia, do not feel like you're doing me a service.
I claim the tradition as you have. The lore of surprise. Give me that which you already have, but do not know.
No! What have you done, Witcher?
Destiny can go.
You're bound to this now, Geralt. Whether you like it or not. If you dismiss it, leave without claiming this child's surprise, you will surely unleash true calamity upon us all.
Be careful, old friend.
This is now, right? This is current day because the kingdom is all in tatters.
Mistress! I found her!
The hell? Ooh, what the hell? What the hell? And
Calanthe's progeny is in Broccolon Forest.
oh my gosh, he's alive! Musak is alive! Why? Why wasn't the water enough? I have no idea where this is going.
What's going on here, child?
Whoa, the tree is talking to him. Oh, what? Okay, that episode is very confusing. Okay, well, we found out that The Witcher is in. We're watching the show. We're watching is actually being done in several timelines. Okay, Yennefer's was in the past, way in the past, and then we got to where The Witcher is now. Looks like that's current time. Looks like that where he is now is actually in the middle portion, and then we have the part where Cirilla has escaped into the forest and all that stuff. What was the girl's name? The one from the first episode? She said something about how Queen Calanthe had just made her first invasion. That should have told me that there was a time difference. Now that makes a lot more sense. I'm starting to piece all these little pieces, put all the little things together. But okay, I don't understand a lot of surprise. What, you can lay claim to something that has not been done yet, so that was the baby because that was a surprise? I don't know. But from what I understand, The Witcher decided to lay the same claim as a joke, kind of. But they take it seriously. The destiny, he's made like some kind of a destiny promise. The king now owes him what is his future child or something. That's why the queen says that the Witcher is your destiny, but he doesn't believe in destiny, and so he did it. It's like he said. To me, it sounds like he said. I don't know if I'm getting this right, okay, but it sounds like he said, "Look, I'll do the same thing you did. I claim a law of surprise. Now you owe me a child or something, or something like that." It's like, yeah, but you don't have to do that. I'm just kidding. It's not gonna happen, or whatever the requirement for law of surprise. He feels as though it's not gonna happen, or it doesn't matter if it does. It's all just a joke to him. If he ever comes back around here again, he's gonna be killing monsters, not laying claim to some person. But but they believe in it, and so his binding contract with that means that she belongs to him, or did they somehow destiny saw to it that Nilfgaard took over the kingdom, and that she would end up having to run away to go find him. I don't understand. I don't understand all that stuff, how the destiny thing works and all that. Okay. Yeah, a lot of stuff dropped in here. So it does look like they're living in a, how you put it, like they're living in a world where all the guys rule, basically. I thought because Queen Calanthea obviously she ruled Citra, that I thought, that doesn't really make a difference. But it looks like, according to her, she still doesn't have the power of a king. Kind of reminds me of Queen, the current queen, that she she's technically queen of the castle, but as I understand it, technically she's still waiting for it. Technically, the throne is still waiting for a king to take over. So in a way, she's babysitting the throne. So something like that, So she doesn't have as much power as if there had been a king. That's why she was hesitant to marry again, because she didn't want to be under the rule of someone else, the king who would take over. But she seemed like she rules the place just fine. He has his own duties, but he never seemed like he was one to take over. So that means he could theoretically take over if he wanted to, but he doesn't. I don't know. But so, for Yennefer, it's a horrible world she's living in, and not just because she was humpback. She thinks it's, but she says also because she's a girl. I don't know about that. I think you're the purveyor of your own fate, So you gotta make it. You gotta make your own path. You can't just sit in the sand and feel sorry for yourself. Come on, you got all this power and you tell me you can't do anything with it. I don't know, but she's in a really bad place right now. I get that. And she sucks at her job because she couldn't even keep them two alive. She couldn't take down one assassin. All she could do was run away. And then she dived out of the way. What did she do? She disappeared. And then the lady got killed. She came back for the baby. Was she done without the plan? Or was it that she was trying to save both of them? I don't know. But she didn't do a very good job, did she? And then the baby gets killed anyway. So what was the point? I don't know. And she talks to a dead baby. I don't know. I don't get the point of that. I guess she's we just kind of seen into her mindset. I mean, she was taking care of these people. She's obviously tired of what she is. She's sick and tired of what she's done. She thought she was gonna become this great thing. It looks like she broke up with Izil, whatever his name was. She broke up with him too. It looks like, and they eventually would break apart. Since they live forever, I'm assuming he's still alive too. But they broke apart, and she's feeling like she's at the end of her rope, She's lost. She has lost all ambition, and she's been kind of dragged down by the earth. She's been dragged down by life, and she's just tired of it all. So when is she going to meet the Witcher? In my question. I assume she hasn't met him yet. With this show, I have no idea, but I have a feeling that has not happened yet. So then she's here watching that lady, who turns out to have been marked for death by the king himself, because she wouldn't get him an heir. So was that whole thing just to show the harshness, the harsh reality that the girls have to go through in that world? Maybe. But then we got people like Queen Calanthe, and she's also saying how she doesn't have as much power as she could. I don't know. It did seem like even in the court, wasn't she the only girl on the court actually? That lady, I forgot that wizard lady name. Wasn't she the only lady on that court actually? And they all overruled her, so she didn't have much power as she appears to have. So they have the illusion of a power. I don't know. Queen Calanthe is quite a character though. She seems to be a lot more mellow by the time of the. We did see her in battle, but she seemed a lot more mellow in the future current timeline or whatever. She was so freaking. She's out of control here. She's waltzing her way up into the throne room all drunk, and then proceeds to almost she's trying to kill the guy without listening to. I mean, she's crazy. She's a little bit off a rocker, but she showed humility by actually saying I was wrong, and then actually knights their relationship. She seals their relationship instead of trying to kill him again. She just tried to kill him, and now she's on his side. But still, she at least was able to admit her wrong. But I guess when your daughter does something like that, crazy power thing, that would wake you up pretty fast and kind of cause some extra humility on you. But okay, so the Witcher has some kind of claim or something, and that's probably going to be the girl. So technically, the girl run is now with him, or is his destiny? She's his destiny. He's her destiny, kind of thing. And here's a man who doesn't believe, or a Witcher. I don't know if he's even a man anymore. here's a guy, here's a Witcher who doesn't even believe in destiny. And destiny is coming for him whether he wants it or not. But now it looks like she is questioning that whole thing. And she might give that up too. It's weird because she was lured into the forest. They didn't say how that works. Was it them? Or was... It sounds like it might not have even been them. It was the forest leading her in or something. And when she drank the waters, she's now like being interrogated by the forest. I don't know what that means. Don't know where this is going yet. But... yeah, all right. I mean, I'm watching. One thing I will say, one criticism I got is about the special effects. I think some of the effects have leave a lot to be desired. Some of it, I can't remember, but some of it is a bit hokey, little green screeny or something. It kind of inconsistent. Some effects like the tornado when the girl was in that room with the tornado, that looks cool. But then all that stuff where she's just with all that stuff with Yennefer running around with the dress on and then using the portals was kind of hokey, kind of a little bit cheesy. It looks like something I could have created in After Effects. I don't know. Yeah, that stuff didn't look so good. But the stuff in the courtroom with the tornado stuff, that looks pretty good. But yeah, some of the effects are it's kind of inconsistent. I think it's because that was indoors, but once they got outdoors, even that spider creature looked kind of fake. Not the best effects wise. Indoors, they do a lot better, probably because they have full control of the environment. But okay, I'm waiting for I wait for the next episode. I do think that whole thing about we're actually in several different timelines is really cool. I did not expect that. And now I'm going to be looking at that as I go on from here. Which timeline are we in and everything like that. I can kind of tell now because I know what was in each timeline. Like I could tell they switched from the past to the present with the whole on fire kind of thing. Oh, and Musak's alive. Anyway, I kind of got that. I don't understand what they did though. They ate her flesh and that somehow led them to her. But they had to have this guy eat the flesh. And then they cut him open and she read his entrails. So he was like a divining rod or something. Like the bones. He was like a human sacrifice to become a set of, fortune-telling materials. And she used that. He had to digest it. And then his organs somehow told that lady, I don't know who she is, it told her where Cirilla is, so now they're on her trail. They know where she is now. Shit. But the tree is talking to her. That might mean something. I'm still waiting for Witcher to get to her. Who's gonna get to who first? Yennefer to the Witcher, or will the Witcher find her first? Because the Witcher has no idea what's going on, as far as I know. There's no way to tell him. Maybe Musak will be the one to tell him. I don't know. We'll see on the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bam. Yep. That's that. There's a lot to take in on this show, and I still don't know where it's going. But I anxiously wait to find out what that is. Also, I want a ton of names on here. Duny and Pavetta, Calenthea, King Rogana, Jaskier Bard, Shan Kayan. And then Brooklyn Forest. Brooklyn? Like Brooklyn Forest. Anyway, all right. That was Witcher episode 4. All right.